When did they do this one? I didn't know John Gotti had a picture with Rose, Rick Ross. I will mention though, Ross's belly hangs. Actually, my belly hangs more than Rick Ross's. Stacks of Millie belly hang way more than Rose's. Rose lost a lot of weight. Gotti used to have a pretty big belly himself back in the studio. Then he got rid of it. He was even fucking with Soldier Boy.
It's your boy Soldier Boy, man. Shout out my boy Kush out in Canada. John Gotti keep putting in that good work, man. We watching it. Can't wait for the Prince of Pie album to drop. Let's get it, man. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Yeah. It finally makes it onto the YouTube. Thanks to the one that actually put things on YouTube and makes sales. If you didn't know, that's Stacks a Millie. John Gotti is the one good for manufacturing. Stacks a Millie is the marketer with all the sales and the selling. Gotti is the one, he's good at having items, but he's no good for selling. He is the creator, like designer. I am the seller. So why did they give so much to Gon Gotti and his mom instead of giving to Stacks a Millie? Stacks a Millie only received one item. It's very famous on my channel, butane lighter. But you think this is the only business you do? No, that's why you lose. Who the fuck want this shit? You can just order it on my online drug dealer and shit. Why the fuck would they even want this garbage? Nobody want that fucking garbage no more. Actually, guess what? Yeah, they do. Because I own the website. Kush Clothing, I started. Gotti cannot even do it. But Gotti is one guy. I am the owner of the website. I am the guy that actually run it, who have firearms for protection. Do not get robbed by niggas. Exactly. Do not go near me. I am a fucking guy that lives in a mansion, has fucking a website and shit. I do not go near people unless you're dropping off thousands and thousands of dollars. I do not go near these people. But Gangati do, and he have many friends that do. But I start the website. The whole collection is available. All right, and I have more to add. All the original Kush clothing, Cowtown, Forest City. Gotti cannot even manage the website at the time. Everybody know how it go up, it go down. It's not like Snoop Dogg. Everybody knows Stacks a Millie is more like a Snoop Dogg, whereas Gotti is more like John Gotti or Sammy the Bull Gravano. And you've seen how those ones went. If you don't know the story of them, they went. It means they went to jail. They died. They went gone. Gone. See you later. Bye-bye. You ruined business. Here's D. I don't know if you have one eye or two eyes. I don't know how their gang be doing. But Kush Clothing be doing good. It got picked up by Monetize Media in My Online Incorporated. So if you want to buy the Kush clothing or the Kush paper, anything to do with Gotti from now on, or General Bean, some things to do with General, not everything to do with General, only some things that was done. General come around, he do some things with Monetized Media, we have those things. Kush Papers, we have JC or whatever. She also rapped. Kush Loyalty, 420. We got all the jackets, the leather jackets everybody wanted. They got those. No Miles Sanderson situation. You see, Gotti is still here. He's right there. He'll be with you during your shopping experience. Many things available on the Kush clothing. And we're adding more. Gotti is still the designer, main lead. He's the lead designer of Kush clothing. He's the one that. Did you know that John Gotti doesn't just make music? Nicholas Perron doesn't just make music. He also he sits there with a pencil and a paper and he designs all these ones that eventually make it to clothing. I got to witness him. I wish I had it on video. Gotti right inside the apartment, right? We're living right now. We're like in. I have a $300,000 apartment. Gotti was in like a $300,000 apartment. He was. We're not the millionaires yet, but we're on the way. We're pushing it to the limit. They have everything on here, and it's looking good. The website's looking good. Next website as a corporation that we're going to work on, health website. You buy all your groceries online, delivered right to you. Amazon does not even have fresh yet. I mean, they don't have the fresh yet. You can't even order Amazon fresh here in Canada. That's an open market. If they do not close that market, then we will develop website for that. Yeah, he is a website developer. Stacks and Millie's also a website developer. James Lewis, he's got a lot of music. Justin Trudeau, he comes on when he has an important message for the country. That's our message guy. He's the prime minister. He ministrates a lot of the words and messages or understandings, conversation. He does a lot of stuff. He's even into business, big into business. But this is one of the clothing companies that go with one of the biggest entertainment things here in Canada. They have everything. I think they're even going to carry those CTM, those cutthroat mafia hoodies and all that. They're going to have those. Those are a big thing from Guelph, Ontario, all the way to BC, Alberta, east to west, every single province, Saskatchewan. Every single province has Kush or has had Kush. And it will again. You can order it online. Thank you so much to also our big investor from the reservation. She was the reason why Kush is going to be in Canada permanently. It's going to be available online. It's going to be available from Gotti and his peoples, the salesmen, saleswomen, the stores. They have the stores also. The music, more music. Actually, Stacks and Millie's doing a lot of music now. We're focused on Stacks and Millie's coming out with a lot of singles, a lot of albums. If you don't know who Stacks and Millie is, that's Gotti's blood brother. It's actually his little brother, but he's a lot bigger than Gotti. He's like the size of Rick Ross or whatever. But it was a funny thing. It screwed me and Gotti up in our hearts, though. Like, we used to hang out all the time, and I was younger than him, but I was bigger than him as a character. But it was screwing our minds up as men because Gotti had certain business, I had certain business, and Gotti's little character sometimes made me feel like I was a little character when I'm not, and vice versa. Gotti, it was just that. But now me and Gotti are at our distances. We launched Gotti. At the time I came back to Canada, Nick didn't even have any music. He had no business. Think about all the money he made so far legitimately. Like, he got $25,000 investment 5 or so, maybe 6 years ago, 7 years. That's money, legitimate, 25,000. We came from times you couldn't even think about doing it legitimately. You had guys doing the bad crime. You end up in prison for doing some stupid robbery for 25 G's when we have it all systematic with the system now, with the clothing collection and all the rest of it.